I'm gonna show you how this beast looks like right now, basically. So as you remember last week I showed you what I cut. So right now I'm gonna start removing the rear subframe on this thing. So right there I have the wheels off already on both sides. I have the calipers off. So right now I'm gonna have to unbolt the shocks on both sides. I'm gonna take off the shocks and then I'm gonna drain the differential and undo the differential mount and basically two of the other mounts. I'm gonna just drop the whole subframe, you know. And then I don't think this is gonna be a big deal with the parking brake cable, so we'll see. So let's just get to work. This is how it looks right now, basically. All of this metal is gonna go to scrap, you know. So here's the catch pan I got. There's the wheel right here, and then I'm gonna start draining this differential. Ooh, it's kind of dark, but. And I also want to remove these shocks right here. There's two bolts, two nuts on the top. So nuts are out. I want to remove this washer, and then I want to remove that rubber boot. That's pretty much stuck in there. Okay. Lower. I have to support it. I'm gonna try to lower it a little bit. There you go. You can see it really jumped down. There you go. I got this rubber right here off. This is how it looks right inside. Okay, so I also loosened the bottom bolts because I want to probably try and take this whole thing out. You know, I mean, I'm talking about the shock itself. I want to take it off first, or I might actually try to drop everything together. You know, yeah, I should probably do that. So, anyways, also I forgot to mention that this sway bar needs to come off, so I have to undo these bolts. Okay, but first, what I want to do is I want to try and drain this differential right there. So I'm gonna get some tools and drain that thing. I don't know if I showed you last time. This is where I placed my jacks. Okay, so let's see. Put this right here now. There's my diff, and it's leaking a little bit. And as you can see, this is right here my drain plug, and it's pretty gummed up, so I want to clean it up. So I'm gonna clean this up like this. Get rid of all the junk. It's gonna be probably, yeah, it's a hex key, so I'm gonna find the right size and I'm gonna try to remove it. Also, I want to crank this loose, the top one. So, okay. Get on the top fill plug. So, I'm gonna crank it loose, and I actually want to open it up all the way, see if there's anything. Like, I wonder how much diff fluid there is. And also, as you can see, all of these axle boots need some love. They need to be changed and stuff. And this one also. Okay. Alright, let me crank this loose. So, this is kind of crazy, but I mean, I'm going to show you what I had to do to loosen that fill plug on the diff. So there's my 14mm, okay, hex key with a breaker bar. Wasn't able to loosen it. My hand, there's not enough space and stuff. So this is what I use, the jack. loosen that fill plug thing. So now, loosen this up, get it out of the way. Now, as you can see, that thing moves. So, again, my favorite catch pin right there, just in case. Okay, let me. Right there. Let's see what it's got inside. And I got lucky, it didn't strip out. Okay. Nothing is coming out, okay. That's the condition of this. Some kind of like, I don't know if it's a sludge or what. Kind of smells a little burnt. That's interesting. And when I drove this car, there was no issues. I didn't hear any noises. Don't forget your safety glasses, by the way. I didn't hear any noises from the diff. But I still want to check what's inside of it. Okay. Let's see. Oh yeah, the level is a little low. But I mean, the fluid doesn't look too bad. It's kind of yellowish or something, I don't know. Or maybe it was changed recently, I'm not sure actually. Doesn't look too bad though. No, it actually smells fine. Yeah, smells good. So the way, not good I mean, but the way the diff fluid usually smells. So anyways, I'm gonna put this plug back now. Of course I got my fingers with all this grease and stuff and the fluid. Okay, so let's see, let's get this plug and let's put it back where it was. Okay, now we're gonna move on to this bottom drain plug. Alright, so let's try and see. It's actually the same size like the first one, 14. So let's see if we'll have any issues loosening this one up. Okay. Make sure it's all the way in. Crank it down. Oh yeah, this one went really easy. Okay. Oh yeah, much easier. Okay, and grab a ratchet. Quickly. Grab a ratchet. Okay. Let's see. All right. There you go. It's my fluid. There you go. It's draining. Okay, so I'm just gonna let it drain now, and then as soon as it's done, I'm gonna put it back in. Okay, putting it back now.
and leave it loose a little bit just in case. This is gonna be much more difficult to remove the drain plug or any other bolt if it's out of the car. I'm gonna take this. I wanna see how much fluid came out. I'm not sure about the spec on this thing too, so it's, oh wow, yeah, it's way low. 3. Okay, you probably won't be able to see well, but it's less than a quart, so it's kind of low. It doesn't really have any shavings because my pan was kind of dirty, so had some probably sand in it. Well, anyways, right now I'm gonna start loosening these bolts right here on the sway bar. I'm gonna remove them completely, and then after that I'm gonna loosen these ones up, main mounts, and yeah, soon we're gonna be able to drop this puppy. So on the other side, and have these parking brake cables I have to undo. The way I'm gonna do that is I'm gonna do this right here, this clip. So I'm gonna try if I can. There you go, one clip is out. Now I have to unclip it here. Right there. Okay, so, and then same on the other side. I'll remove that clip. Get a screwdriver. There you go, there's my clip. Okay. And so, let's see. Let me do this. The next part is this bolt right there. You have to loosen it up. When I loosen it up, it basically loosens these cables. Okay, so here's the deal. I removed that clip. There was a clip right there. So didn't touch anything here. I removed this spring, but it doesn't help too much. There was this pin right here, and it had the cotter pin. I removed that cotter pin, and I pushed this kind of pin this way. So, and it's moving actually. It's coming out, and then after I remove it, I'll be able. This is gonna be free, and then I can just drop this whole subframe with this mechanism right here. So I don't have to worry about removing these because I think this mechanism is frozen here. Not too sure how this works on this car, so I'll remove this pin, and then this is gonna be free. Pin is removed, and now this cable right here is free, and this mechanism can be removed. So this mechanism is out of the way. You really have to make sure you wear safety glasses. Sand and all the stuff goes into your eyes right away. So sometimes I'm wearing my glasses right now and it's still not helping completely. So anyways, here's the mechanism hanging right here. I also have to disconnect the ABS sensor, which goes to my diff. Yeah, can you imagine? This is 1984 Mercedes, and they already use the ABS on these. Isn't that awesome? There's my sensor, and my connector goes right there, somewhere inside the car. So let's Then pry the boot. Open somehow. Okay, so I have to use a tool. Open up that boot. Now on the other side, removing this shock on the top. And I'm gonna do the same thing. Remove. I don't know if it's dark for you or not. Remove these 3 bolts on the mount, the main mount, and then the sway bar link and stuff. And by the way, this right here is the cable, the main cable that goes right there, so I can pull it out this way. That's where it goes. Okay, I'll do that later, but anyways, you get the idea. So, I'm removing this stuff. Okay guys, so I'm basically ready to remove this subframe. Remove these 4 bolts right here holding the diff in place, and then this sway bar is loose and everything. So I'm ready to drop this puppy out of there. The last thing that I'm gonna do is remove these 2 bolts. I gotta remove these 2 right here, one on the other side. These are the main bolts, so I have to remove them, and then I'm gonna have the jack supporting the diff. I mean, I know it's not gonna hurt it, you know, because I mean I could have used the wood, but I just don't really have it. But it's not gonna hurt anything, you know. I just put the jack under it like that, you know, so it's not gonna crush it or anything. So, anyways, I'm gonna remove that bolt first, and then this one, and then I'll be ready to drop this thing. Thing is pretty much ready to come out. Okay, this is out. It's not attached anymore. That thing is out. So let's see. Place this box here so you guys can see, and I'll set this camera. Okay, so I'm gonna try slowly. I will be lowering this thing. So, my first time doing it on this car. Okay. Let's see if anything is getting caught or anything. It looks good here, it looks good here. Okay, so what I can do probably, let's see, probably put like a, actually I think I'll just lower it all the way. Spring is loose, everything is loose, looks good. More. Okay, so let me show you. Right there, everything is down. As you can see, that side is on the ground basically. So this side is not on the ground yet. Let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna probably lower it a little more if it's possible. Oops. That's pretty much it. Right there. Okay, everything is out of the way and stuff. That's perfect.